What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the studio. Today, we are gonna be learning a crucial trick, maybe the most important trick out there, and that is to help spread the game of Kendama. That trick is the first spike. Being able to teach the first spike is probably one of the most beneficial things you can do for the Kendama community, helping spread the game of Kendama and getting people stoked on Kendama. I'm gonna be breaking down the handful of steps that help nearly anyone land their first spike within about 60 to 90 seconds. Now the first thing, you wanna get a kendama into their hand. I always start with the grip. How do you hold the kendama? So grip is number one. Take your pointer finger and your thumb. We're gonna place it right underneath the cups just like this, and then relax your fingers around the handle. Step two is making sure that they know to have the spike facing straight up to the sky. Pretty easy, pretty quick. Next, you can let them know we're gonna have the ball hang straight down. And the third step is focus, the focus point. Every kendama has a string that goes into the ball. That dot where the string goes into the ball is where we're gonna put all of our focus. Let them know that you're gonna put laser focus on that dot. So, first step, grip. Second step, straight up and down. Third step, focus on that dot. Fourth step is using our knees to pull the ball straight up and down. Making sure that we're not gonna swing the ball. This is where we wanna make sure that they know what we're looking like. I like to use the example of shooting a basketball. We're gonna be using our knees to come down to shoot the ball and then straight back up. We're just gonna use our hand to guide that ball straight up and down like an elevator, straight up, and then getting our hand underneath that dot. I know that's a lot to comprehend for step four, but number four is really just using your body to pop the ball straight up in line to catch on the spike. So review, grip, second, straight up and down. Third, focus on that dot. Invite them to use their knees to bend down just a little bit and just give it a shot. Try to pull it straight up and down and go for that spike. The last thing that's gonna be super important to help someone enjoy their first experience with Kendama and land that first spike is spinning the tama. This is where you can come in and spin the tama for them, especially on their first tries. Spin that ball for them, steady that string, invite them to focus again on that dot, and then use their knees, pop up, and try to land that spike. Every time that they miss, encourage them not to give up, encourage them that they're getting closer, keep that hype level high so that they know that they're getting closer. Something that we really like to do in class is just inviting the player to recognize you're not failing, you're learning. Every time that you miss, it's okay. We're gonna reset, try it again, and see if we can get closer the next time. Resetting, spin that tama, invite them to focus on that dot, encourage them to use their knees to come down, pull it straight up, and there you go. One other helpful tip that I find works a lot with people is inviting the person to imagine the ball landing on top of their thumb or on top of their pointer finger. If they're all over the place and not getting really close, try to say, imagine like the ball is gonna land on your thumb. That can help them really kind of feel what it feels like to have that ball land right there. Another common thing that we see with people first trying this trick is when they swing the tama instead of pulling the tama straight up. So you might see something like this. So when someone is swinging the tama, I'm gonna show you a direct example of what I do to help them figure out what it feels like to pull the ball straight up and down. I'm gonna have Cooper help me here. I'm gonna have Cooper be the first spike example.
Never done this before. What is this?
It's a kendama. We're doing the first spike challenge. Okay. We're gonna try to pull the ball straight up and down. Now, what you're gonna do is use your knees first to come down straight, and then try to pull the ball straight up in line with the string, and then try to catch that ball right on the spike. Yep, nice try. Okay, so we're gonna be a little careful. So the idea is, instead of swinging it, I'm gonna have you face this way just a little bit. I'm gonna stand right in front of you. I know you're not gonna hit me with the ball, I trust you. Just try to pull the ball straight up and get that spike right underneath the dot. I'm gonna spin the ball for you. Focus all of your attention on that dot, straight up and down. Yep, that's the idea. That was much better, that was much better. So as you can see, that's the idea. And I know we all know Cooper plays kendama here, but maybe you don't. But the idea is if you put yourself in front of someone, they're gonna be able to pull the ball up a little bit more controlled than not standing in front of them. I find that that helps a lot. Now you are stepping in front of someone playing with a wooden game, so let that be a warning to you that kendama is inherently dangerous. Let the ball come to the spike, baby. Money. Every first spike that you get out into the world is another potential kendama player. Share that stoke with them.
Go out, teach your first spike. You never know where somebody's kendama journey is gonna start, and it's just because of you.
Now it's your turn. Go get it. So there you have it. It's pretty straightforward, starting with the grip, straight up and down, the focus point, using our body to pull it straight up, and then it just comes down to the encouragement and helping them along their journey to not give up. Obviously, filming a first spike is always awesome too. There's a hashtag first spike challenge that we can share and see everyone's first spike, but obviously get their permission before filming ever. So with that being said, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time in the studio.
What up, everybody? Thanks for checking out that video. If you like what you just watched, make sure you go hit that subscribe button, and make sure you go punch that shop button and get yourself a new Dama. We have tons of other videos for you to watch, so make sure you go check them out. See you next time.